We have more news coming in. India has to evacuate citizens of Nepal and Sri Lanka as well from Iran. Evacuation after request from Nepal and Sri Lankan governments. Nepal Sri Lankan citizens told to reach out to the Indian embassy. This is a big story we're breaking at this hour, where India's Operation Sindhu to, in fact, evacuate its own citizens, Indian nationals, from Iran back to India. Pranay Upadhyay, my colleague from India Today Global, now connecting with us this morning. Pranay, this is a big development where India is not just helping its own people, but also citizens from Sri Lanka and Nepal.
Absolutely right, Sneha. And you would recall that even in past, during Operation Ganga from Ukraine, we have evacuated people from the neighboring countries, from Bhutan, from Bangladesh, to people from Bangladesh, from Nepal, Sri Lanka. This time as well, India has extended the helping hand to evacuate people from Nepal and Sri Lanka on the request of the government of Nepal and government of Sri Lanka. This has been confirmed by the Indian Embassy in Tehran. The preparations are being made. People from these nationalities have been asked to get in touch with the Indian Embassy through the regular social media channels and through the contact numbers given, helpline numbers given by the Indian Embassy. And subsequently, there will be arrangements, to safely move them to locations from where we are having these evacuation flights. Because India has chartered, the Mahan Air flights to evacuate own people. But along with the own people, the Indian nationals, the government of India will also be evacuating people from Nepal and Sri Lanka. This is the confirmation we have right now. But this may extend, because if we get to know that any other nationality, maybe like people from Bhutan or maybe some people from any other nationality is there, and if there is a formal request, then that might also be considered at any point if we receive that kind of request. But yes, this is a gesture. India has always maintained that we have a policy of neighborhood first. We extend our possible help to our neighbors as well whenever there is such crisis and when we have these kind of evacuation. You would also recall, Sneha, that even during the evacuation from Yemen, we evacuated people from Nepal, Sri Lanka, and other nationalities from the neighboring countries on board our naval ships as well.
All right. Pranay, I'm going to thank you for the moment. Getting us those details is my colleague Pranay Upadhyay, and telling us about how it's going to be not just about the evacuation of Indian citizens from Iran, but also Sri Lankan and Nepalese citizens. India is coming forward to help them as well. Now, as the Israel-Iran escalation enters its 9th day, India continues with Operation Sindhu. Another flight under Operation Sindhu has brought back 290 Indian nationals from war-torn Iran, including students and religious pilgrims. The flight landed in Delhi at 11:30 p.m. on the 20th of June, which is last night. Emotional scenes were witnessed at the tarmac with chants of Hindustan Zindabad and Bharat Mata Ki Jai, all grateful to the Indian government for ensuring their safe return. With another mission complete now, there are 2 more flights en route from Iran. Meanwhile, on the request of the governments of Nepal and Sri Lanka, the Indian Embassy's evacuation efforts in Iran will also cover citizens of Nepal and Sri Lanka.
In tension between Israel and Iran, India has launched Operation Sindhu to rescue trapped Indians in war-hit Iran. And currently, a batch of 290 Indians have just arrived at IGI airport, and they are emotional, and they are thanking Indian Embassy for their endeavor to rescue them. Many of them are students, many of them are common men, those who went there for pilgrimage, and they have come here with emotional eyes. They're thanking the embassy and Indian government. They're holding the Indian flags. A day ago, it was also seen that a batch of 110 people came back to their nation, India, from war-hit Iran, and they also thanked Indian embassy there. And this is not the last flight. We will see in the future more flights from Iran will be coming back to India with rescued people, and we will see that how with Operation Sindhu, India has shown its diplomatic might. With cameraman Sanjay Kumar, Anmol Bali, Delhi.
एमबीसी ने हेल्प करी बहुत ज़्यादा. उन लोगों ने हमारा रजिस्ट्रेशन करवाया, फिर यहाँ से बात हुई. उन लोगों ने बहुत हेल्प करी हमारी. उन्हीं की वजह से हम आज सरकार की वजह से यहाँ पे आए अपने वतन. हमें कोई उम्मीद नहीं थी कि हम कब आएंगे वहाँ से.
भारत का झंडा है, क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है.
ऑन टाइम रिस्पांस दे रहे थे, बहुत अच्छी सर्विस दी. जितना हमने एक्सपेक्ट किया था उससे ज्यादा सर्विस दी. टाइम डिफिकल्ट था, जियारत के लिए गए हुए थे हम लोग. बहुत साथ मिला इंडियन गवर्नमेंट से. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया इंडियन गवर्नमेंट.